Titan sub implosion. So
Yeah.
5 rich billionaires traveled to the depths of the ocean to visit the Titanic, and on the way down, that boat went pop.
Yeah. He said,
Um,
don't get on submarines that's made with Kia parts, you know.
That motherfucker made out of lunchbox material.
But
uh,
again, multiple people came out and said that they've been raising the red flag about this shit, saying that they should send it down there without people in it, just a normal, somewhat of a drone down there because of the unknowns. Nobody has done this, and all of a sudden here this company come, saying, "Hey man, we got it, all figured out, and it's safe." And look what the
Ha-
fuck happened, man.
Let me ask you guys this. Have you guys listened to, because I listened to a submarine professional. He did a 20-minute video, 30-minute video. And I've listened to other people. I've listened to people that actually had a canceled trip. There was a YouTuber and there was people. They
Yeah.
said that they've been doing this shit for 3 years or something like that.
Hmm.
But I guess this was their first time going to those depths. But have you listened to this dude, Stockton Rush, or heard what people have had to say about him?
About the guy who owns the
Yeah, he's top right.
Yeah, what you call it? There's a guy out here in Vegas who passed on the ticket just like the father and son.
Yeah.
He was supposed to take his son.
Yeah.
But the dude was like, my son was raising some issues, and that guy was asking, "Hey, why don't you get your son up on, we could set up a Zoom interview and I could reassure him of all the, safeties that we have in place for, this trip." And he was just like, "Yeah, my son still ain't convinced."
turn on the video. I'll show you my thumbs up. It's good.
Right.
And
Right.
Just-
And
just-
and James Cameron came out, the dude who did Titanic,
yeah.
and was just like, dude, I've been to the Titanic, like over 30 sometimes. He sent, drones and stuff down there to check out the wreckage and stuff. He was like, nobody is equipped to go down there to those depths and check out, inside of inside of a sub like that. It was like nobody was equipped to do that.
They said that there was one of the guys said that he went on that motherfucker and he said for 2 hours it felt like he was just sinking.
Yeah. They said a lot of shit went wrong and they wasn't even nowhere near where they were. I saw that one where you're talking about he went on it and was like, this ain't right.
Did you
This
see
ain't right at all.
Did you see the video when he said, yeah, we just figured out we thrust him backwards because they put the thruster on backwards?
Wow.
And the person was like, one of the people in there was like, and he looked at him like, they was like motherfuckers was visibly like scared.
No shit, because you stuck.
Right. You bolted in the shit.
Yeah, you stuck.
So what the dude was saying was the shit was made out of titanium.
Used parts.
All of it.
It was scrap. It was all scrap shit.
Right. He was like proud because he was like, yeah, you see this light in here? I got this from the garden barn or some shit like that.
My uncle's house, after it burned down. It was, this is the only thing that survived.
This motherfucker had a $30 Logitech fake PlayStation 2, not even 5 controller. And was like, yeah, I just use this. I got 2 or 3, other backups just in case something happens to this one. And they said the fact that it was made out of carbon fiber meant that it was just going to shatter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't forget, what was that, Sunday or Saturday? The Navy.
Yeah.
They heard the explosion, but didn't want to say anything until everybody else caught up. But they said they heard some on sonar because they got their people inside there looking for the enemy and was like, what the fuck was that? I think, that shit went pop.
They said that shit went down there for about an hour, nothing but an hour and a half before it popped.
Yeah. The Navy knew, but couldn't say anything. It was like, we put a phone call and like, hey man, y'all better get y'all story together.
Right.
Get y'all shit together because we got a little something. We got sonar down here. And that ain't a normal. We know what when shit go pop, we know what that means.
Did y'all watch the like any of the news releases where they're talking about they hear noises and stuff? And all this other bullshit. And it's that same week that supposedly Chase Bank released the Epstein emails and then accidentally deleted them. There was a bunch of news that hit this hit the streets during this news cycle, but this is the bullshit that they pumped out to us. And also, like, these are 5 billionaires. There's no better way to fake your death.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, Cuddy, I was finna say that shit.
You go the conspiracy theory route and be like, the motherfucker never even went down there. But go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, you got guys that wouldn't, you like these billionaires, man, they won't even wear like Casio watches. You know what I mean? But they're gonna hop in one of these.
Novelty. Like, you didn't drop what was 230,000 a pop?
250.
Yeah. 250 a pop?
But see, here's the thing. They said that the cat was desperate because he wasn't selling the tickets like that. People was like, man, I ain't getting on that go-kart of the sea-ass motherfucking shit.
Mm-hmm. It's a status symbol.
It's go-karts.
Yeah, that's all.
It's go-karts constructed better than that shit.
You talking about raising $1.25 million. There's only 5 people on this boat, right?
Right.
But
you're a billionaire.
Right.
Yeah. What you selling tickets for?
But dig it. No, it was but dig it. Listen, man. They said that I forgot what the fuck I was just finna say. Because it was like right in between what he was saying. But you know, it is a lot of, see, that is weird. See, I didn't even hear about that Epstein shit because there's a lot of shit coming out about people with that Epstein case. Kathy Griffin, I guess, made the list of people that went to that island, and she was mad. Like, she had put up a tweet that somebody said because they was like, "Oh, bitch, you went to Epstein Island," and she was like, "Really? I haven't worked because of this." Well, you ain't worked because of a lot of shit.
Yeah,
but they don't want that list. They don't want the full list of who was on there to come out. I mean, they already got what the one royal motherfucker.
They got, come on, man. They got Jay and Kale shot the video on the island.
But,
come on, man.
But, Jay-Z, what? On that island?
Yeah.
Hell no.
That Fiesta shit or whatever, when him and Kale did that album?
Well, I don't think they was fucking with no young lady.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? My bad.
Bad.
I just thought.
Catch up, son. I'm gonna sit back and wait for you to catch up to yourself.
You right. We
ain't gotta drop no names.
I can't protect you, Kales.
Just saying, fam.
But no, it's just part of me is like the arrogance of this dude, and then but then part of me is like, how do we know anybody got on that motherfucker?
That's the thing,
we don't know. And think about the payout. All the wives are sitting back like, oh, my family, not knowing that they just,
man,
they about to, cash in or cash out.
The one son was at a Blink 182 concert. He said, "This is how I deal with my stress." He like, bitch, the cocaine on me. I'm sniffing cocaine off a bitch ass tonight. I'm making bread.
He was on this Wolf of Wall Street shit that night. Yeah.
Then they said that the one wife kicked the sister out through a party, but the sister was like power of attorney. It was some weird shit. But like, these people ain't mourning like that. It's more so the internet. And they try to
business. Business got to keep going, fam. Come on, man. We talking billions.
Yeah, they like, oh, black people shouldn't be, and like these black motherfuckers. Well, even white people saying it. Some of these white people like, these are fucking billionaires. They don't give a fuck about us. You put our ass in there. You think they're gonna be sitting up there talking about, oh, that's so sad?
They should have pulled themselves up by the bootstraps.
Right.
What they would have said.
Right. But
just saying.
That's probably what one of the safety mechanisms was, some bootstraps. But they
pull them up. Pull them up. We diving. Pull them up.
We can't stop. But
we got to stop that. We can't do that. Come on, man. We can't do that.
Oh man,
do that, man.
Fuck that. Let's go. Yeah, we already been told we got pride mouths and shit.
They did it.
They paid to go die.
I got you.
This dude was selling tickets to a death machine.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
One way.
He ain't even had no
to the Titanic.
This motherfucker ain't even had no lawn chair pillows in that motherfucker. They all was sitting cross-legged. If you had to doo-doo, it was a little toilet in front of everybody. I'd have killed everybody in there just for that shit.
I'm cool.
Because I'd be like, I'm shitting. Y'all turn around.
It's all right, man. Let's get off this. It was an unfortunate situation. Rich people doing rich people shit. And shit happens.
We don't know what. Yeah, we don't know, man.
I still don't know what happened.
I've heard tell a motherfucker say, man, it was probably a secret meeting. I'd say the only person I feel bad for is, well, the one person I do feel bad for, if they got on that bitch, is the son.
Yeah.
Because they said he was apprehensive and didn't even want to go.
He didn't want to go, but it was a Father's Day gift.
And if he had a black mother, he wouldn't have been on that shit.
No.
You ain't taking my motherfucking baby on no sub.
Yeah, you could go.
Right.
You could go, but my baby's staying here.
Black mother ain't letting you take your kid to Subway, let alone on a homemade submarine. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
We got some Wonder Bread right in the kitchen.
Right.
You got to go there. We got some Wonder Bread.
You go put your head in some water if you want to know what it feel like. You ain't. Yeah. Damn. Hey, man. Yeah. It's just a weird story to me.
Mm-hmm.
From the first time I heard it, come on, man. 5 motherfucking billionaires going down, going undersea on a homemade sub.
Let's say four and a possible.
4 and a possible.
Yeah, 4 and a possible.
Yeah. Yeah. You couldn't get these motherfuckers to all hop in the back of a Chevette.
Facts.
And how we know these motherfuckers ain't wagging the dog with our ass?
We don't. And the thing is, we're not even that invested. We didn't moved on.
Yeah, this could be some Stanley. You know what? You made a good point. The media already moving on.
Yeah, they've been moved on.
This could be some Stanley Kubrick shit. Like motherfuckers say we went to the moon and they was like, yeah, Stanley Kubrick really shot that shit in the studio. How we know that ain't one of them fucking studio pools and shit? But go ahead.
Don't. And if you want, our fam could take it on deep dives.
Right.
And
Doc Brown could have made a better submarine than that mother.
Yeah, Doc was wise enough not to go in the water. Yeah. He went back to the future. But go ahead.
Oh man.
Flux capacitor.
Real quick,
that's what they needed. Go ahead.
Did y'all see that new model DeLorean? It was in Fast and the Furious. That motherfucker's so cold.
You went to go see that movie?
No,
you saw it?
We rented it and we laughed because it was the most ridiculous shit we'd ever seen. They was playing Rocket League for real. But
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Cuddy, you ain't gonna hear me say that was a good.
Got you. Say less.
Yeah, it's right up there with her doggo, Cuddy.
Hey, you love her doggo, homie. So don't play me.
Hey, man, you using that love word. I said it wasn't a bad movie.
No. Wait a minute. Fuck that. Nah, fuck that. We gonna have this conversation now.
No, we can't. We got 45 minutes.
Bullshit. We got 2 minutes for it. You ragged on me like, man, you going to see a movie about a horse? And then when I convinced you to see the movie, you was like, man, that shit was good as a motherfucker, man.
Man, we 2 black men in our 20s. Who the hell want to see it? You can't convince a black dude in his 20s to go see a horse movie.
What? Just because man, look, who give a fuck? Most motherfuckers was just, man, look, I don't care.
I don't even know anybody with a horse.
You ain't gonna find no black. What's the
equestrian?
Yeah,
it don't matter. You got the black cowboys in Baltimore.
Okay.
The black cowboys in Chicago, man.
Okay, man, you hitting us over the head with these facts, man. We got to stay on target because somebody want to put in the booty bandit.
No, we can listen. I'm saying we can go to the next St. Eddie, cousin Eddie. We can move on, but I'm saying that motherfucker lying. He loved that.
I didn't love the movie.
He said that motherfucker was better than The Empire Strikes Back. That was his words.
Wow, it wasn't better than Baby Boy.
Come on, man.
Next.
Please. Next.
Way better than Baby Boy.
Next. Come on, man.
Jody. Sometimes it makes me crazy, but I will always be here for you, lady.
Go ahead and call for your mom.
Baby, I'm just trying to change the game.
Tank.
I didn't know
button, man. Hit the button.
You know I got to sing this shit.